For our group project, we are doing the Burbank community, also known as the Country Pocket. It is completely surrounded by the city of San Jose. It's located in the 4th Superficial District of Santa Clara. The neighborhood is named after Luther Burbank. Within San Jose, there are many hospitals and psychiatric units and emergency psychiatric services. They also have large community centers and shopping areas. They also have dialysis centers and many closed businesses. We discussed the demographics in our PowerPoint and the ethnicities that are in the community, with the highest ethnicities being Latino. Within this community, there's also a lot of homelessness. They have close encounters with homelessness looking around the area. We also have the nursing diagnoses within the area. The Windshield survey related to many businesses, including the retail, medical services, the schools and the pet hospitals, and abandoned commercial properties. The demographics in the area are first glance revealed an affluent community, but when examined closely, mainly pedestrians on the streets are within the vulnerable population, despite the fact that many government county services are located within the area. It appeared that the poor conditions and disparity in social economic statuses of the individuals that could not be more obvious. The Burbank area, San Jose, includes residential areas that are worth millions of dollars, yet vulnerable population remains in plain sight.
Good morning, guys. My name is Hong Tran. This group is regarding Burbank area of San Jose, California. To my left is Robin Sings. To my right is Mike Ramos, Tan Nguyen, and Sumaya Toraps and Jennifer Douglas will be editing our videos as we come along. So let's start with the introductions. Burbank area of San Jose, California is a community also known as County Pocket. For the community is completely surrounded by the city of San Jose. It is located within the 4th Supervisor District of Santa Clara County's BCA map in 2018. The neighborhood is named after Luther Burbank, an American botanist and agriculture scientist who invented the Russell Burbank potato, which is widely used, and McDonald's use it for their French fry. Okay, so in the Burbank area, we have VMC's Valley Medical Center Hospital, and along with other area. So I'm gonna have Robin Sings doing VMC Hospital ER entrance.
Okay, so Santa Clara Valley Medical Center Emergency Department treats roughly 250 patients a day, approximately 90,000 patients each year. Emergency services include adult medical, pediatric, traumatic, psychiatric conditions. The emergency department is also certified primary stroke center by the Joint Commission. I'm doing this one. This is just locations, right?
Yeah. Next will be Barbara Aaron Psychiatric Unit, which is located on the sides of Valley Medical Center. It's located at 871 Emborg Court, San Jose, California. Provides psychiatric services within Santa Clara counties, and is located in the Burbank area of San Jose. Go ahead, Mike.
And Santa Clara County Emergency Psychiatric Services, or EPS, is located on the Valley Medical Center's campus. EPS provides emergency psychiatric services to residents of Santa Clara County and provides services such as 72 hours holds of mental health patients.
Hi, this is Tan. The next one is Gordon Chan Community Centers. There's a lot of community centers, including mental health and and psychiatric. Specifically, we chose Burbank because there are multiple hospitals. There are specifically Valley Medical and O'Connor Hospital. Burbank just lies in between O'Connor and Valley Med with a lot of social services areas. O'Connor Hospital is located at 2105 Forest Avenue, and it has 358 bed acute care facility, offering full range of inpatient and outpatient care, just like Valley Medical in St. Louis and Santa Clara County. The Burbank Plaza is located across the Valley Medical Center. The Burbank Plaza has long been a landmark of its neighborhood. However, recently, area suffered economic hardships, and you see a lot of businesses that closes down at that plaza. It's very sad. However, on the opposite side, there's Westfield Valley Mall, Valley Fair Mall, and Santana Road that offers other retails and shopping to the area. On the same street as Valley Medical and the Burbank Plaza, you'll find just at the corner of O'Connor, you'll find the Vita Dialysis, and they offer different type of hemodialysis services, and they received 5-star quality rating back in 2017 by the CMMS. Also, during our Windshield survey, we saw a lot of closed businesses. The Burbank Plaza is one of the landmarks. That's just one of it, but there's so many different businesses that closed within the area. As far as demographics goes, the HPI score for Burbank is quite low. It's about 32 percentile. 42.2 percentile or above poverty, 69.5 percentile or being employed, 47.9 percentile for high school enrollment, 52.9 percentile for having car access, 47.3 percentile for having medical insurance, and 22.9 percentile are for low-income homeowners, and 31.8 are low-income renter. However, for their safe drinking water, they're at 50th percentile based on the HPI score. Demographics, it's pretty diverse, but the majority are Latinos. There's a few percent of mixed races. Asians are 9.5%. The whites are 34% in this area in Burbank, and 2.7% are blacks, Americans.
Homelessness in Burbank. A local homeless resident was observed in the Burbank area business center. Homeless resident was observed living from a passenger van in a parking lot at the Burbank area of San Jose. A homeless mother and son was observed looking for help and assistance in the Burbank area as well. So for nursing diagnosis, risk for infection related to COVID-19 as evidenced by inadequate housing and shelters. Primary prevention includes education on the virus, possible avenues of contracting the virus, education prevention, and encouragement to vaccination and protect from infection. Secondary prevention includes frequent screenings and education on modifiable behaviors such as social distancing and self-isolation and quarantine. The tertiary prevention aims to treat the infection as soon as possible. There are 2 major hospitals located in the Burbank area of San Jose that provides medical services and treatments for infected patients.
Go ahead, Mike.
Nursing diagnosis continued. So number 2, risk for deficient fluid volume related to inadequate access to clean and safe drinking water as evidenced by homelessness. Primary prevention would be aimed to promote education on which locations to seek assistance and to obtain resources for clean and safe drinking water as provided by the Santa Clara County. Secondary would be to treat the deficient fluid volume as the population reports to medical services that provides 24 hours a day care. The third prevention would be the direct population to support services for further strategies for healthy living.
Okay, so nursing diagnosis number 3, ineffective health maintenance related to patterns of lack of social support as evident by a lack of consistent housing and shelter. Primary intervention involves education to seek assistance from health and support services and to be consistent when seeking care. Secondary preventions involve activities seeking health care for screening and diagnostics to detect any illnesses and or conditions. Tertiary prevention includes allowing patients to receive consistent follow-up care and solicit the assistance from social services to provide means for the patient to do so. So in conclusion, would you like to
Go ahead, Mikey. You want me to do the conclusion? Okay, so in conclusion, with the Windshield survey, it revealed a lot of disparities within the community. Burbank is actually a pretty rich area. The residentials over there are worth millions of dollars. At the same time, you see a lot of pedestrians and residents there who are vagrants, homeless individuals. However, for the stretch of the Burbank area, they have so many different social services over there that provides, for example, hospital care, social services, the Gordon Chan Community Center, and whatnot. But I mean, the vulnerable population remains in plain sight, despite all the services and retail and all that's available. So for my Windshield survey, that's pretty much what we got. We chose Burbank. It has a unique history, and the two major hospitals there owned by Santa Clara County are located there. So
in conclusion, the Windshield survey revealed many businesses, schools, medical services, pet hospitals, and abandoned commercial properties. The demographics in the area, at first glance, they show an affluent community, but when they're looked at more closely, you can see the more vulnerable population. And even though there's like government assistance and stuff, it just seems like there's still poor conditions. And the Burbank area of San Jose includes residential areas that are worth millions, but when you look more closely, you can really see the vulnerable population.
we hope you enjoyed the presentation, and thank you so much for your attention.
I would like to take this opportunity to thank our instructors, Dr. Anderson, Professor Brown, and Dr. Humble for your continued support to our students, especially our group. We have learned a lot of things from you guys, and again, thank you, and see y'all.
Bye-bye.